Okay, lovely. So in today's video we're going to be shaping and filing the nails, and for the purposes of if you shape your nails off and file it properly, you prepare it and prep your nails for acrylic gel polish application. So yeah, first off I have my nail cutter over here, a file, a scissor, but preferably you have to get the acrylic scissors, it's more stronger, and of course my dusting brush. So yeah, those are the 4 things I'll be working with minimally. So the 4 type of nails we'll be shaping are gonna be oval, ballerina, stiletto, and a square. So yeah, let's start with oval. First of all, I cut to the desired length, and then I go by the end, nothing too much, very small, because we're gonna round the edges. And again, preferably you can have an 80-80 grit, but right now what I have on me for demonstration purposes is a 100-100 grit. So yeah, let's go. So you lay, and you work. So you go and you take it by the side. So yeah. So if you need to make it much more rounder, you just keep going. But to make it for the oval shape, you have to keep it, by the edge, lay, and you make that curve, and you make that curve, and you make that curve. Remember to go both sides until it's equal. Don't amount too much pressure on just one side alone. Okay? So let's make that a bit perfect. And voila. If you want to go much more deeper, make it much more shorter, you keep filing until it rounds out. So yeah, ballerina, or sometimes maybe it's coffin. So nothing too much by the side as well. Nothing too much. Nothing too much. So always make it equal by both sides. If not, it's going to be a problem. So you lay, you lay. Okay. So one thing about the ballerina or the coffin shape, you try to keep it in line, but not too much. So slowly it comes in shape, and you keep going, and you keep going, and then always, to have that ballerina coffin, you have to brush the edges, and mind you, hold the tip, because if you don't keep it in line, maybe one end can somehow slope and here looks higher than the other. So remember, you keep the nail tip straight, you hold your file straight, and you grate, and always examine it as you go. Make sure the tips is equal and flattened, so that one side is not somehow higher than the other. So yeah, we can just keep going, until it starts to come together. Like I said, I am using a 100-100 grits, but if you have 80-100 or 80-80, 80-80 sort of gives that good crisp when you're hand filing. So yeah, let's stiletto, my favorite. I love stiletto shape. So stiletto, you want to cut all the way up. That's what I do. Cut all the way up. cut all the way up. Cut all the way up. Okay, so now this is where we're putting more effort to get that shape, because we need pointy. And let's go. Remember, when you're going one side, you get to the other. You need to balance it. Get to the other. You need to balance it. Get to the other. You need to balance it out. And you keep going, and you keep going. Keep going until the tip is coming out pointy. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Always make sure you balance it out. Whatever amount of pressure or time you spent here, apply it on the other way around. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep going. Sometimes, if you feel like the shape has come together, maybe at the end of the tip, don't apply so much pressure here. Just face down here only, which is keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. I keep saying keep going. You see, it's coming in line. And then depends on how pointy you want it to be, so you have to keep going. And now you see, so for the pointy, for the stiletto shape, you do not have to worry about finding the tips for any added balance. What matters is the edge, where you have to keep until it's smooth and pointy enough. So the last one is the square. So for the square, with your nail cutter or scissors, you keep it really straight. Keep it really straight. Make sure it's equal. So yes, when you've cut the square to the desired length, you mind the sides. Keep your hand straight, and you go. And you go, and you go, and you go, and you go. Just like that. And you go. Keep your hand straight, because the shape matters. You know, for the stilettos, we're always going slant, or the oval, we made sure we rounded it even. But for the square, you have to mind the way you hold the file, because that determines the shape. And yeah, keep it straight, keep it straight, keep it straight. And you balance out the ends. Now this is the critical part, because you make sure as you are balancing out the ends, it is equal. It has to be equal. If not, maybe one part of the end of the tips is going to come up slopier or higher than the other. So you hold it and make sure you balance the file, and you and that's pretty much it. It's really not that hard, but for some people it may take practice, it may take effort, it may take work, but you keep practicing it and you get the shape, because the shape is where the application matters. If not, when you begin to apply the acrylic, begin to apply the gel polish, the formation will not align. You know, if the shape is in order, I believe you apply the acrylic just the same way to make it lay on, the tips. So yeah, guys, that is all for today. Subscribe, like, share, and stay tuned, because every Friday, like I said, I will drop long form videos every Friday 9 p.m. and you see more of me and more beauty, fashion videos and the things I do. And thanks for watching. And tell me in the comment section, perhaps, which nails tip do you like to do, or what nail tip do you wear the most for the girlies?